Dear, 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 dear. Here we are again. Tuesday's already come and gone. I am absolutely up to my eyeballs when it comes to work. Nope, I can't do it that way, so I'm going to have to do it this way. Oh, well, who's in? I'll just keep myself right until someone's in. I can't see who's in at the minute. I'll pull that a bit closer, I think. There's one person in. Happy days. One person so far. How are you? What's happening? Whoever it is. Two people are in. Hi, Gary. How are you, sir? What's happening tonight? I'm absolutely knackered, mate. Working really, really hard. Trying to get myself going. Jason, how are you, sir? What's happening? I've been really, really busy this week. Really, really busy. I haven't even had time to get dressed, look. This is the way it's been. This is the way it has to be. So what's been happening? How's it been going? Talk to me. What's been the score? What's been happening? So, oh dear. Sorry to hear it. Jason? Yeah, Gary. Oh, a lot more than that. I've been working very, very hard on the YouTube. And I've been working hard on other things. This morning, I was pulled in for a simple roof repair. And I had to go by emergency down to to have a look at this roof. There's a video going up, not tomorrow, because we've got the eBay thing. Sorry, the car, the 0 to 10 grand in 12 weeks video, but not tomorrow. But block work and sheepgate, yeah, I've been doing a lot of crap this week, I swear. I've been so 7-day a week, it has been for me this week. But I'm going to give an announcement today in regards to how I'm going to continue with the YouTube videos and how we're going to move forward. Which video is that, Gary? The one with the 0 to 10 grand in 12 weeks. That is actually coming on rightly, so it is. It's doing quite well. I feel that I've got another section that's coming in where I'm making a bit more money now. So I've made money and I'm buying more stock. I'm not going back to this. See that bloody car and the time wasters I've been getting. So I've raised money, but I'm buying stock. I'm buying more stock with the money that I've raised out of it. So the video is going to be more or less about me now developing the funds that I've earned so far, buying more stock and trying to raise more money out of it. So having to change my whole roundabout from the cars moving forward. So we'll see how it runs. But I've got an announcement in regards to the YouTube. And I've been thinking about it now for a wee while. And I've been thinking about which way I'm going to go and do it. So I'm going to have a talk to you lot about that today and see what your opinions are of it and see how I'm going to go. So where are we? YouTube. So for some reason, 4 or 5 weeks ago, when I lost my editor and my YouTube thing, we noticed that there was a phenomenal loss in the views, the viewerships. And I started to think that it was some sort of channel ban, someone banned my account. But I think that it turns out that I just wasn't doing the editing right. And I felt that I've lost the analytics on it. So I've tried to make things happen, make things change. Start with the storytelling, go with the processes when it comes to YouTube, to try and raise the money. So now at the minute, I'm no longer making about £2,000, £3,000 a month. I'm down to about 500 quid a month on revenue. My revenue and my views have been phenomenally lower. And I think it's to do with maybe the level in which I'm doing my tags. Well, how are you, Angel? How are you? So I think it's to do with my tags that I've been using, the keywords that I've been working on. And the keywords has been where every time I do a different video, and I noticed this with the previous editor, every video that I put on, he had the keywords the same. And I kept on going, well, that's not right. I'm doing a video on eBay, so it's not, yeah, Les, absolutely. It's not to do with the keywords. The keywords seem to be, I was doing, property developer, business landlord, businessman, etc., etc., etc. But when it was eBay, I changed the eBay system or the tag words for the eBay. And because of it, I was getting very little views. And then I done a video and I started to be in a bit like trying to be perfectuous, trying to make it better, spending hours on the edits, where I done videos with opening sequences of music. It turns out that YouTube don't like music on an opening sequence. You're not to put music in on an opening sequence. And the reason is because the analytics doesn't recognize music as a description of what the video is for the analytics to be pushed in. So it ended up that all my music fronted videos are actually really, really bad. My music fronted videos didn't do well at all. So, and I was confused. I was getting really confused because I thought, that's actually a really good video I've done. It's really explorative. It's doing things there. And I just couldn't understand what was going wrong. I'm seeing, just because I'm just so I understand what's going on. Can everyone see me? Is my views okay? Is my channel working okay? Can you feed back to me on that, guys? Because I'm seeing last week we had so many drops in the video or in the live that I did. I hadn't a clue if anyone was leaving the house. So can everyone hear me okay? Can people click a yes if they hear me? Everyone's going, hi, Jason, but I'm not seeing me. Anyone hear me okay? All right, perfect sound. Right, okay. Akko Bricklayer, how are you? Oh, that pretty gifted, how are you as well? Look, yous are all in. Thank you, guys. Love to see yous. Poor quality sound for Oliver. And is that me? I'll try and see if I can help that. Try and see if I can help that now. Poor quality sound. Okay. Dearo, that's not good. Crystal clear for you, doctor. Okay. Welcome to the channel, everybody. Is that a bit better? Is that a bit better? Sound is turd. I'm sorry to hear that. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. All right. Well, look, you're all in. So let's keep going. And I apologize for the sound. I haven't got the mic here on this. And I wonder, I can't even plug in a microphone onto this phone. So anyway, let's go back to the YouTube scenario. The videos that I've been doing, I've been really putting up a lot of videos online. I've been doing my Mondays, my Wednesdays, my Fridays, my Sundays on the 4 big videos. And then I've been doing shorts all the way throughout the week. And it doesn't seem to be doing very well. Not very many people were being notified of these videos. So I started to think maybe I've done this all wrong and I'm not doing the videos right. Given the fact that some of my videos were doing 1.2 million views. I've got another video that went up only 3-4 weeks ago, and that done 1.4 million views. So I'm a little concerned about the storyline and what I'm doing, and I don't particularly want to pretend or do some sort of clickbait system in order to keep the channel vitalized. So I've decided that I'm going to change what I do. So Big Al is going to be, from now on in, construction and landlord-based or houses-based videos, the Big Al channel. And anything else is involving any politics, any decision-making, any money orientation, any mentoring is going to be another channel. I'm going to do a channel, and it was with Leslie's advice and a couple of other people that gave me advice that I shouldn't be multi niching what I do. It was a bit strange how, I was doing it okay before and suddenly the good weather. Yes, I've been told that a lot of people have seen drops in their videos, Les, but it could be that. But I do believe that it gives me room for improvement. When things go tits up on a YouTube channel, as far as I'm concerned, my YouTube channel, my automatic reaction is how can I improve to ensure it doesn't go tits up? So that's what I've been doing. I've been working extremely hard to make it happen. And now I'm coming to a point where I feel that I finalized on the quality, but I need more feedback. Yep, that's lovely. That's a great word to say. Growth is not always linear, because it's funny because I got another 1,000 views or 1,000 subscribers literally in 6 days, but my views were down, and I don't understand how, why, or otherwise how it works. But going up to nearly 21,000 subscribers and then seeing my views down makes no sense to me. Are the analytics pushing it? Yeah, Omar. Okay, I'm talking so much. Okay, that's what I think it's about, really. But I get your point. I'll accept your point. How are you, Mr. Taxo? So, Les, in Easter, it's school, holidays, good weather. These are all factors. I agree with that. But the YouTube analytics are not pushing my musical videos. So the music videos are stopped. The building and construction, right. So the eBay side of things, the money side of things, the mentoring side of things, they are all going on to a new channel. And that's going to be involving also on the podcast, Les, that I was talking about the podcast, if you remember. So really what I'm trying to do is get my subscribers to get used to their niche. The people that like the construction side of me, the people that like the mentoring side of me will go to the other channel and enjoy the constants of the other channel, which will probably produce only one great quality video per week, where I probably do interviews with business people and I do all that sort of stuff. Yeah, so I am going to split. So think it's because I'm ditching my original resellers fan. No, Oliver, I'm not really. I am doing the eBay. The eBay was always on a Monday. Always. eBay has always been on a Monday. And the construction or the mentoring was always on a Wednesday. And then, of course, I done a construction or a landlord one on a Friday. It was always like that, Oliver. It's just maybe you've seen a lot of the eBay stuff with the GPSR, the taxation and that sort of stuff. But it does normally come out a certain day for that. I've done that. Okay, yeah. So some people enjoy the building stuff and some people also enjoy all of the channel. It does depend on people's individual tastes. So I want to try and develop it in such a way that the niche and the analytics keep finding a direction to send to both my subscribers, because for some reason, a lot of you subscribers did not get informed about a lot of the videos that I've been doing. And it's really, really strange how that's working, because I'm seeing subscribers who are eBayers not getting onto my eBay videos. And I'm seeing construction people who are construction people not getting onto my construction videos. So the analytics has lost its way for some reason. And or maybe I've lost my way. So I need to up the ante, and I need everyone here to tell me where I'm going wrong, where you see it. Alan, I didn't see that. Alan, you could do better on this. Because I do really well by challenging people who know more than me about what suits you. And I direct the videos and try and make them better. But I don't want to be like a monkey dance thing. I just want to do things where I'm doing my natural job, my day-to-day life. But people are forgetting that I am a very wealthy, successful businessman who has really just become a construction person or an eBay person. I'm not that person. Yeah, so busy slim, I agree, and nobody's understanding that, I do own a lot of properties. I do run a lot of businesses. It's just predominantly gone down the eBay and the construction route, which is not where I wanted to be. I wanted to get to my 34 years of business experience and dealing with that on a regular occasion. But I'm so busy. I'm so busy trying to get it right. So the new channel will be launched. It's going to take time because I'm going to invest quite heavily into it. This is going to be probably another 100,000 pound investment that I'm putting into the channel, as I did with the Big Al. Well, Shahir, how are you? Yeah, Gary, I love the banter as well. So that won't stop with the other things. I love you sticking your head above the parapet, Les. You keep on apologizing for being frank. Be frank. Not the name Frank, of course. Be frank, just do what you need. Get the serious, informative content, I assume you meant. The how and the why process, how people can earn from property. Yes. Yeah, I haven't done that for a while, actually, Leslie. I haven't done the property, how to get rich from property. And that's probably one of my biggest bread and butters. Yeah, I am comedic, Les. It's not easy sometimes to be the serious Big Al all the time. I wish I could do the serious content with a... what are we on about? What are we out? What about you? Oh, what about you? Shahir, we are about doing content on YouTube and how I think I'm messing up. I think I'm not doing it right at the minute with the analytics. So, yeah. Shahir, if you can give me a hand with that, if you know what you're doing, give me a shout and give me advice. So everyone's done their things. I mean, Gary, you know what other people are doing. And I mean, don't get me wrong. I must explain to you guys, my subscribers are still going up like so, but my views are going like so. And I think it's like me that's doing it wrong. Elon Musk, don't really know. I haven't been reading it too much, Mr. Sean. Elon Musk, I know that he's one of my heroes. Sometimes you have to go down to go back up again. Yeah, Gary, it is me being my personality. I want to be me. And I want to do it in a way in such that I'm teaching and I'm being serious. And I agree. I mean, I'm never going to not be comedic, Les. I can't not change who I am. Have you ever considered getting a freelance from Fiverr to edit and go back and do end stuff? Freelancers are... Yes, the answer is yes. It's quite ironic that you mentioned Fiverr because I actually have, before I spoke to you, an hour ago, I put out a post looking for people to quote, to give me a hand with channel SEOs, keywords, tag words, that sort of stuff, to see if it's actually the basic principle of Google search. Yeah. Do I? So pretty gifted. The banter makes my channel as well. I think so. I put up this video only today. Now listen to this. This video was about just a standard shrub. It's got berries on it, so it's a female. Les, you may disagree with me on that one, but to me, a female. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I put this video up of a female, thinking to myself they'll get a bit of crack from the subscribers. On my first hour, I got 27 views on a short. That is unheard of with my channel. Most of the people on my channel, if I put a short up, I get 1,000 in the first hour. 27. That feels like it's a shadow ban, but it ain't. It's not shadow banned. Because YouTube don't recognize me. But what I'm not going to do is I'm not going to allow this channel now to ever be manipulated with political stuff. I will go down the route of economics. I will attack eBay for their service. I will attack Vinted. I will attack other people who don't do well on their services that affect me. The sales of shears and Veet will be going through the roof. Why? Shears and Veet. Veet being, are they not a hair removal company? Oh, female bushes. Ah, the penny dropped. The penny dropped. Yes, I'm not that quick sometimes. Could you please share experience or thought regarding future fields of telecommunications or artificial intelligence would be good? Well, listen, look at this. Shahir, if you want my advice and you're a young person, you want a good professional career, AI is the way forward, whether you like it or not, whether you care or not. Telecommunications is a part of AI. Go for it. Be involved. If you're smart enough, get as quick as you can further. And it's the gold rush of this time. I'm not in it. I'm in it a little bit, but not major. So my advice to you here is go for it. You're young. If you're young and you're strong enough and you're powerful enough to move on and take 20 to 30 years on it, go for it. There's the old bricklayer. Now, your shorts revenue is basically halved now with them only paying for engagement views. Okay. All right. Old bricklayer, now you are a pro. You're a pro, mate. You and your dad, you're a pro. Tell me, what are you getting? Is your dropping down? Because I've seen your shorts. Your shorts are still sitting at like 4, 5, 6,000 after a day. Mine are down to 1,000 in a day, which is not normal for me. My stuff was getting a lot more. And yeah, I love his channel too. I love his dad, him and him having a bit of banter. But I get what he was saying, mate, when he was telling you in all his life, he hasn't seen such poor bricklayership from, what was it, 20 years experience. Oh, if that was my dad, I'd kick his ass for saying that, because that wall was lovely. Don't listen to him. Yeah, if you constantly upload, you get good views, but I take a lot of breaks. Okay, well, that's the thing. I'm uploading. I'm uploading all the time. Yes, I did miss a few shorts, and because it took about an hour. An hour. It took about a week to a month for me to learn how to make shorts properly. I'm still haven't got it right. I really haven't. You know, I'm taking over a professional editor who left me, and I decided to do it myself, and that was probably one of the worst mistakes I made for the channel. But you know, old bricklayer, you know, your videos are good. I like your videos. I watch you all the time. So you've got me always liking your videos, but I see the opposite happening with me, where I'm uploading regularly between 3 and 4 shorts a day, and it just seems to be whatever's going wrong. It just is not hitting, and it really does disturb me. So I'm channeling everything out. Really? Okay. Maybe I'm doing something still wrong. Now, here, guys, I tell you what, old bricklayer. No, Les, no, he would not. I would never bring him back. So, old bricklayer, or sorry, Les, you've asked, could the former editor? No, I wouldn't let him back. I just found some things that happened. He was working for me full-time, but working for other people part-time while he was working for me full-time. So when someone does that, that breaks the trust. Yeah, no, I get that with you, older bricklayer, but of course I'm a astute watcher, so you know I watch all your vids because I love your brickwork. You know, I'm learning from you, would you believe? I tell you what would be really cool though, you coming over and help me do some brickwork. You know, Yeah, Les, I don't believe in trust. If you breach a trust with me, you're done. I'm done with you. You know, I can be your friend after you leave with work, but if I find out you've done some dirty things, you're done. We're done. I have nothing more to share with you. Will you please brief us on the speciality? What's your speciality? I mean, what you majority discuss on your channel? Well, Shahir, everyone knows me here, but I will discuss what I do. I am a businessman of 34 years experience. I started when I was only a kid. I was only 18 when I first started my business. But I grew. I owned a business in a hotel. I owned an ice cream chain. I owned a phone chain. So I'm a massive retail expert on retailing, both online and in on the high street, brick and mortar retail. I owned an internet service provider, which I sold for a phenomenal amount of money. So an internet service provider was broadband provider. It was one of the biggest providers, independent providers in the UK at the time. Sold it for a couple of million quid. I have owned, what have I not owned? And I run now, I've got a property portfolio. I do a construction company and la, 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 la. There's lots of stuff. But if you want to know what I do, why don't you, Shahir, go and have a look at some of my videos and you'll see what I do now, what I do then. Now, so the new channel is going to be Big Al Takes on the World. That's going to be what it's going to be called, or Big Al versus the world, where I get to challenge people and I become political. Because I am political, guys. I do have a problem with certain things that are going on right now. And I got my points of view, which I think is very firm with the majority of people. It wouldn't become in any way racist, because I'm not a racist. It wouldn't become in any way anti-phobe or anything like that. I'm not really into that nonsense. I'm happy with live and let live. Like live stream, you know. Thank you, Frederick. I appreciate your time and I appreciate your time here on my channel. Sweden, lovely. Sweden, I'd love to go to it. Actually, I might talk to you. You just hold on there and I'll ask you about that. I like Sweden. Yeah, watch it, Shahir. Watch some of the stuff, and you're always willing to reach out to me if you need advice. I'm always here for advice. So, in regards to the YouTube, so the new channel is going to be Big Al versus the world. I think that's where I'm going to go. Big Al vs the world, or Big Al versus the UK. I like the world because I got a lot of problems with the way things are going at the minute in certain parts. It's not political, but I want to bring in a discussion from other intelligent beings where I suggest the issue and then they argue for and against. I don't particularly wish to create an opinion that is not community-led or involved. And I'm not there to please everyone, but majority of things I say is quite sensible. I'm not a freak. I've got freakish points of view. Some people may not like my question, but it's what it's all about. So, and I want to save this channel for what I do as a construction or a landlord. Now, Shahir, I really genuinely don't have any opinions on it right now. The reason is because I am so busy with my own business. I'm minding my own business right now. Yeah, that's right, Frederick. It's better saying and presenting your view. Frederick, whereabouts in Sweden are you from, sir? Because that's a really lovely place. I want to go there on the motorbike. I want to take a motorbike trip to Sweden. I'm dead keen to get up there. So if you put up posts in advance of the content and live stream reminders, that would help. Yeah, Les, I did do that last week. So I set up a new thing, a new system for the reminders of the lives. And guess what happened? The lives actually took on no one. No one joined the channel. And I was panicking after 5 minutes. I was like, why has no one joined? When last time I had 200 people watching me. And I was going, this makes no bloody sense. So I panicked, and at 5 minutes past 9, I got a text saying, Alan, when are you starting the live channel? I was like, what's going on? So I ended that live, Leslie, and I started a new one, and then everyone joined, said, where are you? Yeah, I don't get it, Leslie. I don't get it. It was a really good setup with my picture, and Big Al is live talking about this, a lovely thumbnail. and it just, I don't know, it's Tuesday, isn't it? Yeah. So, I don't know, Stockholm, lovely. I want to go to Stockholm. Would you recommend any beautiful hotels? No, anything less than 4 star, not for me. Anywhere, because I believe there's a beautiful, is it like there's a river, an estuary near Stockholm? Yeah. So, Frederick, give me advice on a great hotel to stay in Stockholm, will you? So, if you had a live at the weekend, the digger mate was busy out shopping with the missus. Yes, I had a live, and it hit quite a few hits, but it was on my mobile phone because I couldn't trust the new live system that I put in with YouTube on the laptop. So I couldn't do a proper one. Oh, really, old bricklayer? That's actually really, really important. Shahir, I'll just deal with your one in a minute, mate, about inflation. So, sir, please tell me about your inflation right now. Is your country's economy working? Yeah, we'll talk about that. The old bricklayer, great question, a great statement. I'm glad you told me that. We need to reach out, mate, because I need advice. I need mentoring from you on this because you know a bit more about this than I do. I think you've been longer at this game than I have. And I felt my first lull forever. This is the first lull I've had on YouTube forever, ever. I mean, for a man who's used to getting 1.4 million views on a channel on one thing. All right, Scandic Hotels. I'll take a look at that, Frederick. But the man who's so used to getting, like, one of the YouTube videos is doing 1.4 million views. Another one done, it was like a 1.2 million. Another one done, it's crazy, crazy, crazy the amount of views that I got. And then to find that that I'm getting 23 views today. It makes no sense. Start and visit at different times can affect. Yeah, I thought if I started a video at 5, one at 5:30, one at 6, one at 6:30, one at 7, would be enough. Just after everyone gets home from lunch or dinner or from work, and they're getting ready for dinner, or they're having a watch and they're sitting down eating their dinner, and Big Al pops up. I just don't think Big Al is popping up anymore on the analytics. It doesn't seem to be reaching you guys. So I don't know. So Shahir's asked about inflation right now in your country. So wherever you're from, Shahir Ahmed, the world economy is already in crisis. Yeah, I agree with that. About 5 weeks ago now, correct me if I'm wrong, people, I was talking about that I believe that we're going into recession. Some people said that the recession started in November. I agreed with that. And the likes of inflation versus wages. Wages went up this much, and I think inflation's starting to go up the same angle. So I don't see inflation changing anytime soon. I do believe that we are running into a world economy crisis. I don't know how long it's going to last for. I don't know how ingrained it's going to be, and I don't know who's going to affect it. However, I've done a lot of batting and hatches down. I've sold all my stocks and shares, and I started buying silver and gold, and I'm collecting silver and gold right now. I bought, so I'm buying about 5 sovereign ounces a week at the minute at about £300, 320 quid. No, sorry, not 3, 6 at 320 quid for 6 ounces. And I'm getting it from the Royal Mint, so they're coined, so they're a bit more of the King Charles sovereigns. But yeah, I would highly advise that if you are, or you got a bit of money, buy some silver and gold just in case things go a bit more tits up. If it goes belly up, then we've got silver to trade, and we can make a bit more profit because cash will eventually be in decline as a consequence of that. So then me moving forward. So in regards to the YouTube channel, hey brother, I've now fully moved. Craig, you moved as in physically or moved to Vinted? Which one, Craig? Because I think we were talking, yes, moved to physically. Yeah, so in regards to the YouTube channel, there's going to be 2. Oh, well done, Craig. Well done. And are you enjoying your new place? Hope you are. And welcome to the channel again, Craig. I appreciate you being here. So I have 4,000 followers on my Facebook, and you'll be lucky if you get 4 people seeing any posts now. When I do lives, there'll be 3 people on it instead of 200 to 300. Disheartening. Really, Pretty Gifted? Well, maybe I'm not the only one and I'm losing the BAP and that the just viewership is down. Is it the good weather? Are we all suffering from the sun issues? Are we all getting sunburnt and we're just not watching Big Al and Pretty Gifted? And hi, Patrick, how are you? Yeah, I had to wear the hat because, and I'll tell you the story what happened today. So I was meant to be down building a garage. Doing it well. We're doing a really good job with the garage. Well, I'm not that Shahir. Most of the remarkable personalities are actually in here watching me, making me feel more remarkable. There's a lot of people in there. Don't get notified, reference my live feed. You're totally right, Derek. There's a lot of people not getting notified. As you can see, it's only 47 on the channel, whereas we used to be getting 100, 150, and our viewership has gone. Now, it could be that what Pretty Gifted has said, and possibly old Bricklayer, and possibly Leslie, and possibly everybody else, that viewership is just down throughout, and everyone's focusing on themselves. So you've run a business for 7 years, and it's so bad now. Pretty Gifted now, you're not gonna give up, are you? Hello, gentlemen, how are you, mate? YouTube is the same as EB. Need to be consistent, have videos that people want to watch. Yeah. Have people run out of, they're getting bored with my construction videos. Are they getting bored with that? And that's a possibility that people are actually getting bored with me. And I need to, I don't know, spark it up. No way, I'm planning now. I can twiddle my fingers. There we go. Just keep it going, Pretty Gifted. Don't lose out. So yeah, I'm looking down the idea that there's a possibility people are bored, or they're just simply coming back to me later on, and I need to keep it right. And gentleman marketeer, you put it right. I need to do videos that people want to watch. How do I know what people want to watch when they simply just don't watch it? And I will say, if you look at the ones that I've done, yeah, that's what Leslie said, having a niche. Because you got the old Bricklayer, and if I want to go and watch some bricklaying videos, I go to him because I love his stuff. And, you know, I don't go to the old Bricklayer for mentoring on business. You know, I do it for a bit of crack, and I love his dad slagging him off. So, and I get a banter out of that. You know, it's a good thing because everyone is having showers and flats and houses. What were you talking about, Craig? I missed that. What's that about? Craig said, oh, the flat I moved into, the first thing I had ever, so you can start calling home. Oh, what was it? What did you first have? A shower? I don't know. Yeah. Knowing what the market wants is easy. There's analytics will give you. Not really, Leslie. I mean, I'm great at reading these analytics. You know, it's saying really, listen to this. The analytics are telling me that things that people want to watch is someone in calamity and me being the resolution to the calamity, or me being the victim of the calamity. The biggest watches is me having a problem, and I'm not going to make up problems just to make up, you know, just to make the viewers up. I don't want to be a Mr. Beast, if that makes sense. Look at the state of my hair. I'll put my Gucci on, look. There you go. There's the Gucci on now. The fake Gucci. All right there, kid. All right. I like that. Do you do a range of different videos? There you go, Rechief. You know, I'm keeping the Gucci on now. The fake Gucci. Or maybe I'll put the Celine on. What do you think? I'll put the fake Celine on. Well, that doesn't even go on my fat head. Car crash telly is always a winner. Yeah. Yeah, you see, that's it. Les, but I don't want to make it up. I don't want to drama. I don't want to get too much drama. I want to be informative as well. You know, I want to get my my reality. There it is. There it is, bricklayer. Because I genuinely do it sometimes, not all the time. I do get it wrong sometimes on by accident. But I done a video there of me making a mistake, and I was going, "Oh, isn't that lovely? Isn't that great?" And of course, the people went up and go, "Oh, look at you, you stupid bastard!" And I'm going, "Right, okay, all right." That's what I got for the viewers, just to test it, to see if people like a drama. Uncharted squid. I actually went unsquirted quid. There was a bit of a, do you like cling film? No, I don't. Gary, it's how you deal with the learn of the problems, what occurs. Big Cram, how are you, mate? Big Cam, my wee man's in. How about you looking at property markets, showing houses, rooting out bargains and potential bargains? Yeah, Leslie, that's a great idea. I need to go back to the property rental for a while, I think. So, here's it here. You can vote for it now and tell me what you think. Do I keep Big Al doing my businesses? Big Al doing my construction? Big Al on this channel, on the channel that you're currently on, Big Al doing landlord lets and rental income and issues with the government? Do I keep that as a business? So I'm a, well, there you go, businesses. Because my eBay is a business, my construction is a business. Yet it's happy times. I'm not taking any more staff on at the minute. Okay, Gary. So what about the niche answer? Do I change the niche as a business niche, that I'm doing business, I'm driving business, I'm, you know, the fact of the matter is that people forget that I'm a wealthy, successful entrepreneur, and I'm just Big Al, the bricklayer. And of course, the old bricklayer will probably disagree with that. Al, you're not a bloody bricklayer. 2 channels, property, and how to make money online. Those who want to make money online and need businesses help generally can't afford to buy property. Okay, got it. So what has been your best performing video style? Do more of that. Gentleman marketeer, would you believe it's actually the biggest money maker I've had is the government coming after me, would you believe? The government doing wrong by overcharging or overpaying for a chimney. The other one was where I let someone off on a lease. That made me about £7,000 in revenue. That was one of the biggest hits I got, was 1.6 million views on that one. And all it was me letting someone off the hook for a lease that he signed literally a month beforehand. His dad died and his mum was dying. So I went, no, I'm not keeping you to the lease. I'll take the loss. Don't worry about it. You're getting your deposit back. Don't worry about it. I'll fix the house. Don't worry about it. Move on. And it actually got me a major amount of money. And the money that came from that paid for the repairs and the releasing of that property. So I was blessed by karma on that one. But ultimately, I could never understand the analytics of that one. Whereas the other one was the government was against me and everyone was like, up the power of the people sort of thing. And that's what the other one's got. So I don't know. I genuinely don't know. Gary says the channel for the construction and the property for the stuff for the tenants. Right, okay. Separate channels. Okay, all right. I'm hearing you. Maybe you need a channel for each area, eBay, landlord, construction. Jesus, that's a lot. I really can only spend the time on, you know, one channel is a lot at the minute. It's a lot of work. I'm doing 15 to 20 hours a week on channel 1 at the minute. And that's taken from my business, is detracting from my business. So if I had 3, I could get 2 in and have a member of staff. Maybe I should get that member of staff who said they want a job. But, you know, the idea really is I want to try and maybe get someone who's a YouTube specialist to try and see which way you can move it. That's possibly the way. I'm going to take my fake hat off. I'll put my proper hat back on because you don't want to see my hair. It's been a nightmare. Patrick, business, got it. Old bricklayer, you've an old trowel level, you're a bricklayer. Look at you, mate. Thanks. That's a compliment from you, buddy. Oh, here, I tell you what. Here, listen, do me a favor, old bricklayer. I need a holiday. Can I come and work with you for a day? Can I? Do that. I'll fly over to wherever you are, stay in a hotel nearby, and I'll come and work for you for a day. I'll do some bricklaying. That'll be a smashing video for both of us. Can you do that, mate? And I'll take a flight over to you, and I'll go with your dad, and I'll give him cheek for being nasty. Treat me like an apprentice. Oh, that'll be I'd love that. I would love that, mate. I would love to go out and do some bricklaying with you. And then we could have a competition. That'd be great. Big Al competes with the old bricklayer. Oh, that'll be class. Where you teach me for a day. And then we have a competition who can build the wall the best or the quickest, and your dad gets to vote. I'm sure he'll be absolutely biased, and he'll vote for me, of course. But I think that's a class thing. Please, 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 I'm begging. I want that video. I want that video. I want to do that. That'll be such a class idea. Gary agrees with. Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm getting the idea, guys. I think 2 channels might be it. Right. I'm off, bro. Jump in the bath first time. Had years in the other flat. Well, good luck, mate. Enjoy your bath. You should do more of the walk through different towns. We have done, Patrick. We've done a few more videos. I just need to get them edited. It's been like that. I was thinking about putting Big Al versus the world on the towns. Maybe that's something we do. Or guys, is it Big Al versus the world? Maybe we should change it to something else. It comes across extremely anti the world. But I want to be put at a point where I'm questioning what's going on in the world, you know? Yeah, the video that we're talking about. Please, yeah, no, we will sort something out for sure. I want you to say where you are and let me come and work with you for one day, mate. One day. And I'll be your apprentice. I won't charge, I promise. Yeah, that would be a great watch. I think it would as well, Gary. I think that'll be a class watch. Be sure to make a video. Drinking coffee, looking at my Donald Trump picture on the wall. Wow. You have a picture of Donald Trump? Donald Trump, the first president, or Donald Trump, the second? Or the Donald Trump, the in-between? Question for that one. It would be a great video. I think so. Look, everyone's agreeing with you, mate. With me, old bricklayer. Hey, bro. You're more than welcome to stay here. Oh, Craig. That'll be nice, mate. What about finding someone who needs help and get them started in business? Tried that, Gary. And it's got as far as communication. And I suppose there was times when I've been really busy. Yeah, I think I'll try that again, actually. Big Al versus the world, I think. The world... Oh, actually, that's even better. The world versus Big Al. Because every asshole's trying to get at me. Oh, look at you. Right, mate. Good luck. Enjoy. Nice talking to you. Anyway, guys, we're not going to keep the video going long tonight. I'm basically absolutely knackered. So I'm going to end it with a conversation about what happened today. And so you can understand the video. So that's the reason why I'm messed up at the minute, because I didn't get even time to get in, get showered, and get cleaned up. That's why I'm a mess. I had to hide the hair, and I had to just simply change my t-shirt on the thing. So I'll tell you the story. So I had a visitor last night from a client who wanted me to come and have a look at his wee roof. Hello, Gaggy. And the roof itself was leaking in, would you believe? Yesterday, there was a massive hailstone storm came along, and he had water pissing into his kitchen ceiling. So I said, look, and I'll come down, I'll meet you down there 8:30 and I'll come and see what's going on, but I won't be able to do anything. He said, I've got plasters coming in and I need it fixed. I need it fixed. And I was like, okay. And I went in there and I was talking to him and I went up on the roof and I found out that he had, his flat roof was coming off a pitch roof. Now the video was going up on Sunday. It's a good video. It's a great video. And the Sunday video is where I come across this roof and it's leaking in with hailstones still on it. It's iced up really from this morning. Crazy. Could never believe it, the bloody weather. And I moved the hailstones away to find out that it was backing up and water was getting into the valley and then straight into the to the eaves and then down onto the kitchen. So he's going, Big Al, Al, I need you to help me. I need you to get this done today because the plaster's coming in. And I was going, oh, crikey, I need to be up in the garage. So I looked at Joe and Joe looked at me and we went, right, let's go ahead and do it. So I spent my day pulling down ceilings and trying to find the bloody problem. I am absolutely exhausted. That video was intense. We were covered in dust. I'm still dirty and I'm going to put it on edit for Sunday's view. It's got a story. I've done it YouTube fashion. It's got an intro. 1 minute of me talking about what I've got to do. It's got a mid where you see me pulling down the ceilings and you see us doing the work, and it's got an end. So I want to make sure it's musically sound. I want to make sure it's done the YouTube way. And by the way, another thing that I was told about YouTube, don't put it up on 4K. Anyone know this? Because I bloody well didn't. I didn't know you can't put friggin' videos up on YouTube in 4K. And if you do, be prepared to not be analytically pushed. So I've had to put it back down to 1080, which is high definition. And I've had to put it down back to that in order for YouTube analytics to work. So there it is. So that's the video. That's me. I'm going to let you go now. I'm going to say goodbye to you all and thank you very much for your comments. But I will announce next week the new channel. I will have the channel starting and I will need help in regards to how we develop it. YouTube will make multiple versions for different screen sizes. Yes, I agree, Busy. But you know what's going on there, buddy? I've noticed that since I put up the 1080 ones, they're doing a lot better than the 4K ones. So I don't know. Anyway, listen, I'm going to love yous and leave yous and thank you very much for your time. I appreciate you being here and I appreciate your comments. I appreciate your feedback. And I look forward to seeing you next Tuesday. I will try very hard to put up a pre-definition entrance. So, you know, like to notify you all, but I hope it can be done. But I wish you all the best. I know it's short and sweet today, but I need to get other things done for the edits for the Wednesday movie. So thank you very much. See you all later. Bye, everybody. Good speaking to you all and have a great evening.